So I think the main purpose of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered releasing as early as it is supposed to release was to alleviate all of the negative backlash that was going against Black Ops 4. But now that Black Ops 4 has seemed good to a lot of different people, what are they going to do with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? What's going on, guys? It is Snake here, and today, guys, I am bringing you another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a potential delay on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because of the fact that Black Ops 4 is kind of turned from worst to best. Now, guys, before we actually get into this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel with those post notifications turned on so you can be notified every single time I do upload a new video. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. So pretty much the reason Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to release in 2018, not even 2019, 2018, as early as that is, in December, which is only 2 months after Black Ops 4 launches, is because of the fact that Black Ops 4 was getting hate for so many different things, for not having a campaign, for having the Black Ops Pass, for having a Battle Royale mode, and Black Ops 4 looked like it was going to be a complete failure. But to everyone's disbelief, the Battle Royale in Black Ops 4 pretty much single-handedly turned Black Ops 4 around, and now there's people going around saying Black Ops 4 is going to be the best Call of Duty of all time. If you guys want to actually know more about that, check out my video I made about Black Ops 4 potentially being the best Call of Duty game of all time. But regardless, we have kind of a dilemma now. At least Activision and Infinity Ward and Treyarch had a dilemma, because Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was set to release in December, and it was basically going to be kind of used as a damage control to kind of help alleviate all of the criticism that was going along with Black Ops 4, to kind of keep Call of Duty not dead throughout Black Ops 4's life cycle, because a lot of people thought that Black Ops 4 wasn't even going to have really a stable player base, and that its player retention numbers were going to be incredibly low. But now that Black Ops 4 seems to be pretty much on a golden boot, we're not necessarily too sure on what would actually happen with MW2 Remastered. Now, this can go a few ways. The first thing they could obviously do is just have it release how it was supposed to release in December. Now, this is going to hurt Black Ops 4, and it was going to hurt Black Ops 4 regardless whether Black Ops 4 was praised or not. It would have hurt Black Ops 4, but the reason they were doing it is because Black Ops 4 was already pretty much a sinking ship as it is, so they were going to try and hold it up as much as it can, hold Call of Duty as a franchise up as much as it can with a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But now that Black Ops 4 could be pretty much one of the best Call of Duties of all time to a lot of people, and it could make Activision and Treyarch and Infinity Ward and everyone a ton of money, what are they going to do? Now, they could leave it, and it's still going to hurt Black Ops 4, and it's going to hurt Black Ops 4 sales, and I'm sure Activision is well aware of this, and they do not want this, because regardless whether Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is revealed even after Black Ops 4 releases, it's still going to hurt Black Ops 4's sales, because you also have to take into consideration Christmas and Black Friday sales. I mean, you're gonna have kids that can't get both games. They're gonna be like, oh, do I want Modern Warfare 2 Remastered or Black Ops 4? You don't want that kind of question running around in people's minds. You want them to just buy one game. And you know, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, like I said, was put in place to be a damage control thing for Black Ops 4. But now that Black Ops 4 doesn't need that, it's kind of in just its own little thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily fit anymore like it was supposed to. So yes, they could obviously keep it as it is, but to be honest, it's Activision we're talking about here, and considering the fact that we have got information that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was kind of delayed before, I don't think they would do this method. I think that if anything, they would delay it. Just like I said with all the previous points before, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was there to alleviate all of this backlash, and now that it doesn't need to be there anymore, they don't want it to hurt Black Ops 4, so if anything, they could delay it. Now, when will they delay it to? That is a question I do not have the answer to. Maybe it will release alongside Call of Duty 2019 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Maybe it will release kind of when it was intended to in 2018 in the month of April and March, somewhere around there. Or maybe they could even just completely hold off on it and wait for the next generation of consoles to roll around. Now, it's kind of hard to determine what's actually going to happen, because Activision, I know there are leaks and everything, and we get all these leaks about these future games and inside information and everything, but if you compare Activision to other companies or other game publishers, they're pretty good with maintaining a firm hold and an iron grip on their games and information not necessarily being leaked. The stuff we have got leaked, it's first of all not even 100% confirmed, it's not by any reputable Activision executives, so that right there tells me that no one really knows, because the Activision executives and the people high up in Infinity Ward and everything are the people that are going to know when the game is going to release. The lower people that don't necessarily have as much clearance aren't really informed about this, and that's kind of why this is just really up in the air. Now, in my opinion, what I think is going to happen, I think that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered will come out in 2019. I've thought that for a while, but honestly, because of the leaks and everything that just happened, because Modern Warfare 2 is, being used as a damage control device for Black Ops 4, but now that it's not needed, and just because of the leaks, and just because it's Modern Warfare 2's 10th year anniversary next year, I feel like it would just make a lot more sense if it were to release in 2019. Now, whether that be alongside Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 or not, that question is up in the air. Quite frankly, I could see them going back to that March/April kind of release date window, because I'm not sure if they still want to kind of keep games running alongside each other, Call of Duty games running alongside each other. As much as I liked Modern Warfare Remastered, and I kind of liked Infinite Warfare, I guess, that wasn't good for either of them, because the fact that they were running against each other, essentially, it just had lower player count numbers, lower player retention numbers, and all of the sorts. So I can't really see them releasing it alongside. I don't think if they're going to do any actual remasters, period, not even just Modern Warfare, if they're going to remaster any other Call of Duty game, I don't think they're going to go on the same route as they did with Modern Warfare 1 Remastered and release it alongside a kind of mainline standalone Call of Duty game. I think if they're going to do anything, they're going to release it early. This is something that we've never seen before. We've never seen a Call of Duty kind of release outside of the October, November time frame, the fall time frame. So I think it'll be pretty interesting, and I do think releasing it around that time, maybe even a little bit earlier, maybe February somehow or something like that. Maybe that's a little too early, but that time frame just around there, I feel like they'll be able to get some good profit from it, because Modern Warfare 4 is obviously not out yet. And it's not even revealed actually really until May. That's typically what we see for Call of Duty games. Obviously Black Ops 4 was kind of an exception and an outlier. It did reveal much earlier than typical Call of Duty games do, but that was due to the fact that they had a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered plan to release after it. Typically we see the games revealed in May, so you'll be able to get a pretty good, playing time, pretty good profit for Activision if they were to release it in that time frame in 2019. But this is just what I think. Honestly, I have no idea what they're doing at Activision. I mean, for all I know, they could completely scrap it, which I highly doubt, because they'd obviously have put a lot of money and resources into this, and there is a lot of hype around Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, so I can't really see them going this route. But who knows? Like, we don't know what's going on. We don't have any inside information from executives at Activision. I mean, that's pretty obvious. So stuff as big as this topic, we can't really get the answer to. I'd like to know what you guys have to say in the comments, so do let me know. But regardless, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you do share the video with your friends and family and everything. Guys, thank you so much for the support on all the videos. It really means the world to me, and I hope you all have a good day, and peace.